Anelka Canel. During a Premier League match between West Bromwich Albion and West Ham United at Upton Park, Nicolas Anelka found the net in the 40th minute, slotting home a rebound to level the score at 3-3. It should have been a routine equaliser, but what came next changed everything. Anelka jogged to the edge of the pitch and performed a gesture known as the canel, one arm pointing downward, the other touching his opposite shoulder. The move was linked to a controversial French comedian accused of anti-Semitism, and many saw it as a disguised Nazi salute. The backlash was instant and fierce. The FA launched an investigation and ruled the gesture as an aggravated misconduct, fining Anelka £80,000 and banning him for 5 matches. West Brom's main sponsor soon terminated their contract, and Anelka's Premier League career effectively ended. A single gesture had turned a goal celebration into a global scandal, and a lasting cautionary tale about politics in football. Why always me? October 23, 2011. Old Trafford, the Manchester derby, City vs United, and Mario Balotelli, as always, at the centre of attention. Under enormous media scrutiny, Balotelli opened the scoring in the 22nd minute with a calm, clinical finish. But the real statement came after the goal. He lifted his shirt to reveal the now iconic message, "Why always me?" It was Balotelli's cheeky response to weeks of tabloid chaos, including the infamous fireworks in the bathroom story from the night before. Referee Mark Clattenburg had no choice. By FIFA rules, revealing a message is a bookable offence. Balotelli smiled as he took the yellow card. The phrase went viral overnight, printed on shirts, memes, and headlines around the world, immortalising Balotelli as football's ultimate enigma. Snorting the line. April 1999. Anfield, the Merseyside derby. Liverpool's Robbie Fowler had endured months of false drug use taunts from Everton fans. So when he scored a penalty early in the match, he hit back, literally. Fowler dropped to his hands and knees and pretended to snort the white byline chalk like a line of cocaine. His teammate Steve McManaman tried to drag him away, but it was too late. The FA came down hard, fining Fowler £60,000 and banning him for 4 matches. What started as mockery became one of football's most infamous acts of provocation, proof that sometimes revenge celebrations cost more than they're worth. Fascist salute. Few players blurred the line between politics and football like Paolo Di Canio. During his time as Lazio captain, he repeatedly performed the fascist salute toward the club's ultra section, the Curva Nord, a fan base long associated with far-right ideology. The gesture, deliberate and defiant, caused outrage across Italy. The Italian Football Federation fined Di Canio €10,000 and handed him a 1-match ban, but he remained unapologetic, calling it a Roman greeting. For Lazio's ultras, he became a symbol. For the rest of the world, he became a warning. His salute remains one of the darkest intersections of football and political extremism. Full pitch sprint. September 12, 2009. Etihad Stadium. Manchester City vs Arsenal. Emmanuel Adebayor, once adored by Arsenal fans, now their sworn enemy, had a score to settle. When he powered home a late header to make it 3-1, he didn't celebrate at midfield. He sprinted the entire length of the pitch, 100 yards, just to slide on his knees in front of the furious Arsenal fans. Chaos erupted. Missiles flew. The stewards barely contained the crowd. The FA fined him £25,000 and handed him a 3-match ban. That unforgettable sprint was more than a celebration. It was revenge, adrenaline, and pure theatre. Superhero masks. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang made scoring feel like cinema. During his Borussia Dortmund days, he turned goal celebrations into comic book scenes, donning Spider-Man, Batman, and even Black Panther masks. Fans loved it. The referees didn't. According to FIFA rules, props of any kind, even superhero masks, are banned for time-wasting or unsanctioned messages. His 2017 Spider-Man celebration against Schalke 04 was especially famous and costly. Aubameyang even wore a Nike mask while Dortmund's sponsor was Puma, sparking internal chaos. Despite fines and yellow cards, he became a fan favorite, proof that sometimes football's best showmen break more than just records. Backflip ban. LuaLua celebrations were as iconic as his goals, dazzling, acrobatic backflips that sent crowds wild. But during his Portsmouth days, one bad landing changed everything. After twisting his ankle mid-flip, the club banned him from performing it again, fearing another injury. It wasn't an official FA rule, just a club-imposed precaution. Fans begged for one more flip every time he scored, but LuaLua knew better. It was one of football's few celebrations banned not for controversy, but for safety. Luis Suarez. October 28, 2012. Goodison Park. Liverpool vs Everton, and Luis Suarez was in the mood for chaos. Ahead of the derby, Everton manager David Moyes had accused him of diving. So when Suarez scored late in the game, he ran straight to the touchline and launched into an exaggerated swan dive right in front of Moyes. Booked for excessive celebration? Sure, but the message was crystal clear, and the moment instantly went viral. It was vintage Suarez, audacious, petty, and unforgettable. Shushing gesture. April 23, 2017. El Clásico, Real Madrid vs Barcelona. Tension filled the Santiago Bernabeu as Cristiano Ronaldo put Madrid ahead in the 73rd minute. Instead of celebrating wildly, he turned to the Barcelona fans and placed his finger to his lips, a cold, calculated shush. The referee saw provocation, Ronaldo saw dominance. He was booked, but the gesture became iconic, a symbol of his unshakable confidence in football's fiercest rivalry. Gunslinger, Edinson Cavani's signature celebration, the invisible pistols, was pure swagger. After every goal, he'd draw his imaginary guns and fire into the air like a cowboy in the penalty box. But during the 2015 Copa America quarter-final against Chile, the referee saw it differently, calling it provocative and issuing a yellow card. To fans, it was harmless fun. To officials, unnecessary provocation. That day, Cavani learned that even imaginary guns can get you punished.